Welcome to the Swamp, the giant that the head ball coach awakened, one that thrived in urban renewal, and now one where only the Gators get out alive. The Gators will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wicks. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Leaves it with the back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Temple lines up quickly. Now, a couple of times historically that the SEC has reached into the Big 12 during an expansion era, and the Big 12 would love to land a blow on the field here in this one.
Yeah, I think there probably is some of that with the Big 12. A lot of these teams, they used to be in our conference, and you've kind of ruined what we had built. So we got a chance now to make a dent in this, to show you, like, we're not just your, like, little recruiting system and little farm team, Jesse. Like, we're a real conference that wants to come out and make a statement.
I agree, David. I think the Big 12 throughout the years here recently has done a good job reloading and bringing in good quality programs.
Can anyone catch him? And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
You want to know why this offense runs the football a lot? And he'll continue to make plays. I imagine they're going to keep feeding him because he keeps putting up productive numbers.
They go to the ground. Tough sledding there as he picks up one to the 29.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Back to the ground game on the left. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Third and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Now the crowd responding in the red zone, trying to help this defense. The give to the lone running back. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. They feed him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Temple lines up quickly. They'll go to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Owls!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. An 84-yard drive there, and it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made. Looking for a productive play on first down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Trying to get to him. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. And you saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit, and it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. He looks that one in nicely. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. He wants to take the top off. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of the big play, covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. And we're all square And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. They go right back to it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Might as well give it to him again. He locked up and held on to bring him down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Going to the ground. They knock him down right there.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do right.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. He's taking the shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that they tipped to another defender, and it was an interception with great coverage by the defender.
Temple hoping to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Here's the handoff. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, and we've seen them in the past, man. When Florida's really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality, and that's what you want to see from this unit.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
One of the reasons I love this defense is because their DBs get involved, and they come screaming downfield. That's a pretty good athlete playing quarterback on that run, but because of the speed they have in their secondary, boy, they were able to get to him quickly.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Absolute shank. Missed it. After that failed.
All right, boys, let's go. Let's be bullshitting with it. Good defense. Good hole, boys.
Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
A run to the right. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started.
Sure.
From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Good play call on defense. 3rd down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up 4th.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Temple lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Gators sending the offense back to work. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
At the 40, there he goes. Hit
Good
the
run.
gas, kid, wide open
Good run.
ahead.
Good fucking run.
Touchdown,
I got caught
Gators.
fucking moving.
And once
Good
he
run.
got loose, it was all over.
And that is exactly what you want
Good
from
fucking
your
run.
offense, man. Late in the half,
I got
you
caught.
want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays
Good
and
fucking
finished
run.
it with the long run for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Wicks. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off the play fake on first down. Steps away to find some room. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
Power football with the run. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The give to the tailback. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On fourth down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Good fucking run. Yeah, cool a little bit.
Temple will
Well,
try
just
to move
enough.
this one deep to get the second half underway.
All right, boys.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They open this third quarter on top, and they've built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement,
Yeah,
too,
we'll get
just
it.
proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. that time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but into the plays when I can be physical and really.
Who not give me my fucking man?
I think that'll always bode well in the fourth.
Here you go, boys. You want to give my fucking man? Like, damn. Give my dude.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Motion from the offense. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Firing to the right.
Fucking ass. Right past my face.
But not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the Gators have this offense rolling. They'll give it to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Right back to him on the ground. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
It's fucking working right now.
Well, they get another big run for a first down, and if you're on offense, you love the way your offensive line is blocking early in this game. They're getting tremendous movement, and they're making life pretty easy for these running backs right now.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. They think they can create space here with a run to the right.
Where the fuck he is?
Pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket.
Nobody can fucking get there. Man, this shit, bro. That motherfucker popped open. I cannot get there. We gotta get a score to fuck this.
One more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar
Fold him right now, boys.
Guys, but take a look at this. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They are up by 7 over Arkansas. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of... But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They want to run it left here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Owls in the hurry up. He'll try the left side. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. The give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Shit. Yes, sir. I'm doing good, Pedro. How are you?
And this offense just can't
I'm sorry, say it again?
not to get the first down here.
Yes, I'm at the house, yes.
And the clock is not their friend.
Okay. Give me about 5 minutes if that. All right.
And it's picked off. Bringing it back. And
Damn.
a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well,
So Carl should be crazy.
That one, 3rd and long. They dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead.
Give me 2 minutes if that, bro. Like 2 minutes. I just gotta make this payment real quick. For this dude outside if you hear me. 2 minutes if that. Huh? You heard me? You hear me, bro? Give me like 2 minutes if that. Like, I just gotta make this payment outside real quick to my landscaper. Yeah, hold on. Shit. My bad, bro. Appreciate you on that, yo. I'm ready, yo. My bad on that. Get it up. You. All right, let's get it. Let's get it.
You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an
We
answer.
can't get a fucking stop. That's a great fucking pass. Dude, good shit, dog. Good shit, man. You know what? I'll try this. See if this shit works, because the other shit ain't working.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's got it again. Finds a little
We need one
room,
fucking stop. Come on, boys. Damn.
23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the shotgun.
Come on, boys. Good cut, dog.
And excellent vision to find
The
running
fuck are
room
we
there
at?
and make
Come
a
on,
really
boys.
good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Not much running room. He's got one down to
Good
12.
boys.
And this
One
is a
stop.
perfect
Field goal
situation.
miss.
This is a situation if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their
Outside,
side of
outside,
the
outside.
field.
Come on.
Nice
Get
game
there.
on first down.
What's wrong? Fucking get there.
Exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock.
What's wrong? Get there.
Thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing
You know what?
marching,
I ain't gonna
keep
buy
the
this
clock
shit.
ticking. You've got a really nice lead
Oh,
here
this
late.
is all.
Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
We can't audible the shit on the fucking passes. That's obsolete.
And the Gators have their offense in high gear. On the move. Touchdown, Gators! And they add 6
Push it
more
over.
to the board with that trip to the house.
Good game, dog.
They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such a great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
We got the wide receivers.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team.
That's for you, Randy?
In their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad.
Pick
That's
off.
on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks. It was just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should
I don't
have
know
been
what
a
the fuck
better
I'm about
route.
to do stupid shit anyway.
The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10.
Take the ball, goddamn!
He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on
Who
2nd
the
down. But
fucking
3rd
ball,
down's coming
dog?
up.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Get the
And the
Good pick,
ball
dog.
is intercepted. Touchdown, Florida!
What is
What a
going
great
on?
play
Like,
by the
this shit.
defense and paying it off with the interception return. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way
This
back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Stadium's too fucking loud. I can't focus. Shit.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the...
The expressway is wide open.
How the fuck he catch me from way over there? I don't know, bro. But whatever, man. Whatever,
And the
bro.
Owls racing to the line in the hurry up.
Nobody wasn't blocking him?
Runs, if they can get the edge,
Look at this
they do a
goofy-ass
great
ref.
job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
The give to the back. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Quick switch. Go, go, go.
Line of scrimmage. They'll try it over the left side. Fights off a defender.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've got, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Didn't get much on first down. It's
This ain't
second and
touchdown. I'm
9.
fucking done.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's strong. Touchdown, Owls. What a catch and run for 6.
Nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
And he tacked on the extra point. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
That's a kid.
They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll leave it with him. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. With jet sweep pass.
God damn, I got blocked.
That'll be enough for the first down.
Damn,
As
dog.
they mark it down at the 31.
You deal it out. Good shit.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice
Go on, run.
execution.
Okay.
First down.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. On the move, it's Witherspoon. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21.
And the defense down in this game, they
Who
just
gives-
can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right
Yeah,
now, they
come on,
know
bro.
they're going to be trying to run the football and trying to ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I
Oh,
got to
keep backing up for.
to the line of scrimmage.
Good shit, dog.
And he
What the fuck
takes
is y'all
it
making
in
up
on
for?
the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the
What the
whistle.
fuck ain't
and
gonna
they
do?
did
Play
that.
action.
The ceiling touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the
Shit,
stats
gotta
just
pull
continue
another
to pile up.
car demonstration.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go.
924-779-0398. Break loose.